This is the story of Robert Edwards, who was killed in Allentown, Pennsylvania. On Christmas Eve 2006, 47-year-old Robert Edwards, his children, and his fiancée attended a holiday celebration at an aunt's home in the 800 block of North 5th Street in Allentown. There was about 30 relatives and friends that were celebrating. Robert was one of the last to leave, talking to just about everyone before finally calling it a night just before 2 a.m. He and his fiancée Stephanie planned on wrapping gifts when they got home, which was only 3 blocks away. But tragically, he never made it. He made it to 5th and Washington Street, and as he was at the stop sign, shots rang out. He was shot repeatedly through the closed car door. His fiancée was sitting in the passenger seat, but thankfully she escaped unscathed. Being the loving, caring person Robert was, he had shielded her from harm with his body. It was 2 a.m., but there were several people who were still on the sidewalks, out on their porches, enjoying the night. People passed along holiday wishes to their neighbors and relatives, while others staggered home from a night out drinking. It didn't appear people around there were ready to sleep anytime soon. There were definitely enough people around to witness a murder, said his son Robert Edward II. However, no one seemed to see a thing. Robert spent most of his life counseling at-risk youths, coaching basketball, and helping clean up his community. He was a teacher's aide at Kids Peace, and he volunteered at the Allentown Boys and Girls Club. William Edwards said his late brother raised his children to strive in school and in life, and he did not deserve the violent fate that he met. He said, "It's not fair. My brother gave back to the community." A family friend and dear high school basketball coach said Robert was a generous youth mentor. 2 weeks before he was killed, Robert gave an inspiring lecture about lessons on commitment, hard work, and loyalty. That's what he stood for. Christmas remains painful for the family. Robert II refuses to buy gifts or decorations. However, he does have part of his Christmas tree that was in his home in 2006. A friend of his cut the tree and turned a piece of wood into a plaque with the phrase, "If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything." This saying was something his father would tell his basketball players before their games. The Allentown police have released minimal information in all these years, only saying they do not believe the motive was drug-related or that it was a robbery. If you have any information at all about this case from 2006, please contact the Allentown Police Department at 610-437-7751. And if you'd like to make an anonymous tip, call the anonymous tip hotline at 610-439-5911.